Credit Union Rink at UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. Game 2 between the Admirals and the IceHogs is now underway as the IceHogs win the draw. Del Mastro at his blue line on the right. Right wing red line steered ahead by Jerry Mayhew. In behind the Milwaukee goal, O'Reilly there. Tied up on the far trapezoid line by Gutman. O'Reilly will play it to the right corner. Friedman ahead to the right hash marks. Jesse Ullin, and he'll spin it to center ice. Del Mastro at the red line will wrist it back into the far corner. Around the glass it comes into the Admirals zone near circle where Mark Friedman will skate it ahead. Left wing pass, Kemmel at the red line. He'll wrist it around Commesso. Commesso out of the net, slowed it up. The puck trickled to the near corner where Korchinski will steer it back to the far corner for Del Mastro. Right wing, Joey Anderson will get it to neutral ice. Anderson lost the handle momentarily, gets it back, threw it to the line, picked off by Livingstone. Across the middle of the Rockford line to the right wing boards, Kemmel. Kemmel dumped it back to the corner where Livingstone will drag it behind the Rockford net. He lost it in his skates, able to shield it, but then it's slapped away by Korchinski. However, held in at the right point by Bellows with a shot. That's off a shin of Zach Sanford. Bellows had it for a moment. Sanford shoved him down, and the IceHogs have possession as they get a line change. Del Mastro from...
Here's Fedor Svechkov, one of the two goal scorers. Turned it over to Savoie. He's in across the ice. They score! Tap play for Joey Anderson. Samuel Savoie with the service in tight. And Rockford strikes just 69 seconds into the game. 1-0 Hogs.
Well, Samuel Savoie finds himself right place, right time. The turnover by Milwaukee, and Brett Cini doing a good job forcing the issue along the wall. Savoie, perfect feed right underneath the stick of the Milwaukee defenseman. An empty cage for Joey Anderson, and a dream start for Rockford in game number 2.
Nice, Brett Cini there to drop it back to the Rockford line on the left. Fitzgerald, right for Levshunov. Middle of the ice now, Zach Sanford. Sanford will dribble the puck from neutral into the far corner. Cini is there with Stastny. Stastny fends off Cini. The puck comes to the top of the far circle where Kemmel will tip it to the slot and get the return from Ryder Ralston. Above the left circle, and actually it's Denisenko dropping it off to the bottom of the far circle. A shot by Svechkov, gloved and held by Drew Commesso. 15-15 to go in the first period. The Admirals enter the zone with speed. Nice little play, but Commesso makes the stop, the catch, and the hold. As Denisenko absorbed the hit from Levshunov. Levshunov got the worst of it. Svechkov had Del Gaizo at the front of the goal, but he was...
Center, he'll join Ludwinski on the rush with a net drive. Ludwinski fires, and a stop made. And Kuzmin goes careening into Murray, who gets back to his feet. Fedor Svechkov into the offensive zone. Dangling into the near corner. Takes a hit from Doc, plays it in behind the net. Weissblatt skidding away from Allen. Weissblatt at the circle, has Gravel up top. Drive, and a stop made by Commesso. A one-timer came from up top. Then Del Gaizo and Ludwinski go to the boards. This is going to be a penalty against Milwaukee. Here's Gutman, far circle. Stick handles in front, blocked in front. And the whistle blows with Commesso already gone to the bench for the extra head. Hits the Hogs blue line. Slingshots it for Jerry Mayhew. He'll stick handle into the zone. He's checked off the puck by Friedman, who took the body. And then Friedman and Mayhew continue to battle in the slot. Admirals will clear down the rink. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Admirals. It was gestured out. Korchinski clears down into the Milwaukee end. Anderson jumps on it with Gravel having trouble behind the Milwaukee net. Now Sanford takes it to the right wing boards. Zach Sanford trying to protect it away from Friedman and Denisenko. Sanford take it down. Anderson hanging out in front of the net. Now drifts up to the circle with the puck still underneath of Sanford. And then Cini topples over his man. Believe that was Denisenko. And the whistle finally blows with the puck still hidden by Zach Sanford's body. Sanford gets back up. Sanford on his strong side helped to win it to the corner. Anderson hops on it for Rockford. Bottom of the far circle. Sanford swipes it away from Lucchini, who then takes down Sanford in the far corner. Cini out of the trapezoid. Stick handling into the middle. Score! Joey Anderson's got his second of the first period. Murray didn't see the shot coming. Rockford has doubled the lead. It's 2-0 Hogs with 55 seconds to go in the first.
Oh, and you see a little bit of frustration from Murray, who drops his stick after that goal. And again, they just do a good job of controlling the puck underneath, and a perfect pass, Joey Anderson. just buries it. Like you said, Murray had no idea. Rockford, again, another goal that starts from behind the cage. Rockford doing a good job of possessing. The Admirals defenders give that cushion. And Joey Anderson has an open net yet again.
No harm done yet. Del Mastro in his own end. D-to-D, circle to circle. Korchinski flew it up the middle. Sanford takes a hit at center, and a penalty's coming up. Both Zach Sanford and Jake Livingstone are down in each half of the neutral zone. And Sanford is laboring. Athletic trainer John Walters coming out onto the ice, gets down to a knee next to Sanford.
At first glance, that looked like contact that was initiated by the Admirals defenseman.
Obviously, don't want to say anything about intent, but that is clear knee-to-knee contact. Livingston's shaken up as well, but he's up on his own power. Sanford's still down, and you hate to see that if you're Rockford. Just everything that Sanford provides shown a look. I mean, that is. They're showing it up on the video board here. That is clear as day, knee-to-knee contact. And again, don't want to say anything about if that was intentional or not, but that was pretty clear contact, and now Sanford getting helped off the ice.
Draw CD in to replace him. O'Reilly wins the face-off for the Admirals, and they clear the puck down right to left. Livingstone in the penalty box for 5 minutes. It's a major penalty. Here's Anderson off a break in front. Backhand! Score! How about a natural playoff hat trick for Joey Anderson? 17 seconds in to this power play. It's 3-0 Rockford. And this crowd is yet again stunned silent.
Whoa, what a pass from Kevin Korchinski up the seam. Joey Anderson in behind the defense. Korchinski can't place it any better, and then Joey Anderson on the backhand gets it through. And hey, we got a couple of hats here on the ice now.
Three goals in a row for Joey Anderson. He scores in the first 2 minutes of period one, the last minute of the first period, and now just 62 seconds into the second period. And Rockford's on the power play still for another 4.5 minutes. Rockford has added another to build the lead to 3-0. Gravel's shot stopped by Camesso with the glove. Then Marino comes in and grabs Kevin Fitzgerald, who was just responding to a check that was placed on him. I wouldn't be surprised if Marino gets the lone penalty here, if there is a penalty call.
Yeah, it looks like you're spot on. And you're starting to see that frustration creep in. The Admirals. Again, Rockford did a good job of not getting too involved in some of those extracurriculars in game number one. The physicality was pretty high throughout that game. They stayed disciplined, only allowed one power play opportunity for the Admirals in game one, and they did a good job.
3-0 in game two. Here's Cole Gutman powering his way into the offensive zone. That's just a hair offside. And this faceoff will come back out to the neutral zone, and more behind the play. Gutman involved. Ozzy Weisblatt ties up his man. This is the kind of game that Milwaukee wants to drag Rockford into, and they are having nothing.
By the blocker as it glanced off that right hand of Murray. Gutman at the far hash marks, tied up by Livingstone. Ralston has possession. He'll send it left wing. Del Gaizo will skate it ahead. Across the Rockford line. Got by Levshot to the near circle. Scored! Mr. April is now Mr. May. Mark Del Gaizo puts the Admirals on the board as he danced past the rookie. Mark Del Gaizo just pants the second overall pick at 14-22, his first of the playoffs. It's 3-1. Oh, they needed that.
2, Mark Del Gaizo. Assisted by number 18, Ryder Ralston. Time of the goal, 14:22.
Wow, 3-1 is our score. Del Gaizo's 9th career line on the right. 4:54 to go in the second period. Friedman in the Admirals' right circle to Edstrom at center. David Edstrom moves to the right circle in the Rockford zone to the far corner. Around the net, Edstrom to the near dot. Slot for Livingstone. Shot. Comesso the stop. The puck was free and the referee blew the whistle. And then Kemmel took a cross check from Kuzman. Kemmel popped him back. Linesman step in the way, waiting for the penalty to come against Milwaukee for that. 4:40 to go in the second period.
Weisblatt looking for Bellows against the grain. That hit on IceHog and ricochets back out. Samuel Savoie skates it in. Samuel Savoie shoots! Score! Lightning quick, and Savoie recreates the 3-goal lead for Rockford.
That's a perfect response for Rockford after the Milwaukee goal. A couple of really strong shifts for the Admirals, and then Savoie using his speed, generating just enough time and space on the near side wing. And what about that shot? Woo! Just underneath the blocker over the pad of Murray. Like you said, recreating that 3-goal lead with 3:10 to go.
3:10 to go in the second period.
Allman got it to the Rockford end where Cini in the far circle will backhand it around his goal to the right corner for Nolan Allen. Allen will play it to center. Stastny gloves it down. Right wing, Kemmel from the right circle loads up the shot. It trickled off the skates of Stastny toward the net, and Comesso will cover up on the far post. 1:36 remaining in the second period. Kemmel kind of whiffed on the shot. 13:27 to go in the third. The clock is not on Milwaukee's side as they try to break out. The pass tipped, but Livingstone follows from the middle of the blue line. He'll skate it ahead. Moves it to the right corner. Kyle Marino going strong to the crease. Tipped away. The puck is free. And we got a penalty coming up against the IceHogs. A holding call coming at 6:48. So Milwaukee will go on its second power play in a must-score situation. 4-1, the IceHogs defend the net to the left. Left wing, it's Del Gaizo. Middle of the ice, Kyle Marino. A shot from the slot, caught by a standing Comesso. He hangs on as Marino crashes to the goal. He's taken down by Rockford's Colton Dock. 10:39 to go in the third period. Marino just wanting to get his breath on the goaltender to make him think. The draw will be to the left of the Rockford netminder, Drew Comesso. 28-16, the shots favor the Admirals in this game, but only 2 following. Leaves it on the near boards. Kuzman to the left dot, to the goal line, to the crease, tipped away off of Gutman's stick to the far corner. Stastny and Gutman shove one another right in front of the ref. Gutman cross-checked him in the face, cross-checked him again, and no call, and he's going to match him up because that's a chicken thing to do by the ref. Stastny and Gutman, I'm not saying Stastny wasn't game, but he sat there and watched it, and he waited for enough to happen to match it up. 9:47 to go in the game. Rockford 4. Allen left circle. Leaving the puck in the left circle for Korchinski. He'll carry it ahead to the middle of the Admirals line, onside. Lobs it left point, Sanford. Sanford bumped to the wall by Kemmel, and now we'll get a whistle. And what's the call? Interference against the Admirals at 11:18 against Ryan Ufko.
Del Mastro made a good play at the Rockford blue line. Stolen away by Anderson. He connects with Cini. Bullseye! Rockford leads 5-1. And they're going to take a 2-0 series lead and send the Admirals fans home quiet. The lead for Rockford with 3:57 to go in the game. Ethan Del Mastro makes a good play at the blue line. Anderson Made sure to settle the puck in center. Is it in? Allen first to touch it for Rockford. Savoy got a piece of the puck. He's going to lead out Aiden Thompson. He's got to step down the left wing. He'll shoot. He snipes it home. Aiden Thompson has got his first professional goal. It comes in the postseason, and it acts as the sixth nail in Milwaukee's coffin in game number 2. What an absolute rocket over the glove of Matt Murray. Thompson's been due, and finally he gets his way.